Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Department of the Treasury. Also, welcome to Financial Goals. My name is Mike Janella. I'll be your host today, and you guys excited to be here? I'm looking at all our young people. Can you make a little noise if you're fun to be here? You should be excited. You get to get out of school, but you're still going to be learning something today. You get popcorn in the morning, you get to hear from some very special and important people, and most importantly of all, we get to set you up for your future. It's kind of a big deal. Also a big deal, little soccer tournament coming to the U.S. you might have heard of this summer, the World Cup. And so as you can tell, I love a good play on words, financial goals. We are here to help you guys with your financial literacy, because that is what fuels the American dream. And you can never be too young, it's never too early to learn how to set yourself up for financial success later on down the road. Trust me, this today is a once-in-a-lifetime experience for you guys. Are you ready to get things started? All right, great. We're going to have an amazing soccer game that we're going to play later. We're going to have our two schools against each other with some amazing coaches that will help you out. But first, to get everything started today, I would like to introduce the first of two very important people that you get to hear from. So please, I want you guys, bring the energy, bring the applause, let them know how welcome they are, how excited you are to hear from them. Our first speaker, she is the Chief People and Corporate Affairs Officer, Visa's Vice Chair, Kelly Tullier.
Good morning, everyone. All right, the front of the room. Good morning. Are you excited to be here? Good. I'm excited to be here too. I want to start today by giving a big thank you to Secretary Scott Bessent and the entire Department of Treasury for hosting us today and shining a spotlight on a subject we should all be taught from a very early age, financial literacy. And as you may know, this is Financial Literacy Month. And financial literacy is all about managing your money. And how cool is it to be in a room where the Department of Treasury manages the entire nation's money, right here from this room. Mr. Secretary, thank you for welcoming us into the cash room. Now let's talk about why we're here today. At Visa, we believe learning how to manage money early in life is very, very important. Learn skills like budgeting, planning, making smart choices will help you not just today, but for the rest of your life. It's like leveling up in your favorite video game. The more you learn, the more you practice, the better equipped you are to win. And you know what? Like a video game, learning how to manage money can actually be fun. And we're going to show you that today. How many of you are soccer fans? How many? Come on. I got at least one soccer fan, you can tell. And like me, I bet you're super excited about the World Cup finals being right here in the United States this year. Are you excited about that? I am. Today, you're going to play a game that we've created called Financial Soccer. It mixes a video game with lessons about money and financial decisions while you compete and score goals. When I was your age, I learned about money in my first job. I worked in a candy and ice cream shop, and I worked behind the cashier's counter. And I guess I gained a lifelong passion for business and commerce. And now I work at Visa, a world leader in digital payments. And I'm really proud that Visa has been leading the charge on financial education for decades. We create programs and tools that meet you wherever you are, whether you're just starting out or already saving for something big. With initiatives like practical money skills and games like Financial Soccer, we make money topics easy to understand and fun at the same time. We've teamed up with Marvel Entertainment to develop financial education comic books to help kids learn, so you can take lessons from superheroes as well as your teachers and your parents. And the best part, you get to take some of those books home today. Why not learn about money management from superheroes like Iron Man, who's a pretty smart business guy who also saves people? Visa is proud to stand with Treasury because we believe that financial literacy fuels the American dream. That's why we were early supporters of Trump accounts, which will be available to our U.S. employees to help build more secure financial future for their kids. Visa is also creating a simple way for families to fund Trump accounts using the reward points they earn through everyday spending. With efforts like these and events like this one today, together we are building long-term financial security for the next generation of Americans. So thank you to Secretary Bessent and the Treasury team for helping us make financial literacy exciting and accessible. And to all of the amazing students here today, get ready to play, to learn, and become money-smart soccer stars. And remember, just like the Guardians of the Galaxy, you are the guardians of your own and America's financial future. And now, I would like to welcome to the stage the Secretary of Treasury, Scott Bessent.
Wow, this is an overflow crowd. So thank you all for joining us today as we close out Financial Literacy Month here at the U.S. Treasury Department. I'd like to begin by thanking Visa for its help in coordinating this event, along with Spark Institute, American Bankers Association, and more than 12 other financial institutions, fintech firms, and industry partners that have showcased their displays at our Financial Literacy Fair. Most importantly, I'd like to thank the students here in Treasury's historic cash room, as well as your parents, teachers, and school leaders for choosing to champion financial literacy education. We live in the greatest country on earth, and financial literacy is what fuels the American dream. As the United States celebrates its 250th anniversary this year, I believe that embedding financial literacy into the fabric of our great nation is more important than ever. In today's world, financial literacy is a necessity, just like reading and writing, which is why I'm encouraged to see you all here today. President Trump's leadership has been a driving force in our efforts to cultivate financial literacy across the country, and we here at the Treasury Department are very proud to host ongoing initiatives and events just like these. Understanding how to make informed financial decisions and mastering how to save, budget, invest, and plan can unlock opportunity for every American, and your age is the perfect time to begin. At the Treasury Department, we are committed to providing you and your peers with resources to help jumpstart that journey. You can I'm sure none of you are online very often. You can visit mymoney.gov to access educational tools from across the federal government, and I hope when you leave here today, you will encourage your friends and families to do the same. Additionally, the President has launched Trump accounts, a new type of investment accounts for kids across the country just like you. Trump accounts will further your financial literacy and help you all save for the future. These accounts will provide all American children the opportunity to build wealth from a young age. Through Trump accounts, you will have a direct stake in the American economy and can track your savings and investments in real time. I will ask each student here to encourage your parents to sign you up for an account today. The Form 4547. Don't miss out on this historic opportunity. Our goal as a department is to help you make informed financial decisions, whether that means saving, investing, or planning for major life milestones like higher education, home ownership, and much later down the road, retirement. It's up to each of us to build a better foundation of financial knowledge so that we can ensure the United States thrives for the next 250 years. While Financial Literacy Month technically ends this week, we will continue to promote financial education all across the country all year so we can help put all Americans on the path to their own financial prosperity. Thank you for being here, for your engagement with financial literacy. I hope you enjoy the rest of today's fair and the financial soccer match. They'll be interested to see who the Malay of financial soccer is. And with that, I will turn it back over to Mike Janila, who will be our MC for today's game of financial soccer. Good. Thank you, Michael.
All right, thank you very much again to Kelly and to Mr. Secretary. One more round of applause for some pretty special speakers for you today. Before we get into our game, I'd now like to introduce you to the two men who will be your coaches, because we're doing school versus school for our kickoff game. So, and you can choose your sides, whichever school you think maybe looks the more winning side. Oh, all right, the pressure is on. We have today helping you guys out Assistant Secretary Luke Pettit. And Treasurer Brandon Beach. All right, now the way this is going to work, we are going to play one 5-minute game just for practice, so you guys get to learn the rules and see how it works, and then we'll play the real deal, a 10-minute game that will be all of it. Now that you guys will know what to do, see who really gets to win and take things home today. So, in honor of the World Cup kicking off and Team USA facing Paraguay in their World Cup opener, those are the two teams we are playing as today. We have USA on this side versus Paraguay on this side. Who's ready to kick things off? I need more than that. Who's ready to kick things off? All right, let's fire up our game. And we did our coin toss beforehand. And Team Paraguay, you guys have the ball first. So, you get to choose a tactic. You can either be defensive, so it's a conservative strategy. You're going to have possession, hold the clock. Think like early 2010s Barcelona for our soccer fans here. They're easier questions. You can have a more balanced attack. It's more well-rounded, short passes and long passes, and the questions are about medium difficulty. Or you can be aggressive. This is fast break strategy. You're putting the gas pedal to the floor, but the questions will be the hardest. So think about which strategy you want. You will tell your coaches your strategies, your answers that you hope for each question, and they'll be the ones to relay that to me.
Balanced.
Okay, before we get started, they've chosen balanced. I want to let you guys know you have some power-ups in this game. Every time you have a question come up on the screen, you're going to see 3 options. You can do a 50-50, which will eliminate half of the answer choices. You can do a second chance, which if the question looks really tough, you think you might not have a great chance at it, you can pick that beforehand, and if you do get it wrong, you'll be able to get a second chance at it. And once you get 4 questions right, your super shot power-up will be charged up, and you'll be able to unleash an attack that'll most likely score a guaranteed goal. So those are the 3 power-ups you're going to have. We're ready to kick things off with our balanced attack. Let's get this thing going. All right, so Paraguay already at midfield, advancing into U.S. territory. Ooh, and here we are. First question. Gift cards, travel cards, and payroll cards are all example of prepaid cards. True or false?
True.
True, number 1 is their locked-in answer. Let's see if they're right. Off to a great start. Nice job. All right, so we got a nice little spin here. Did them dirty. But, again, balanced attack, so keeping possession. Now making their way into the center of the field to the 18-yard line. Remember, you have your power-ups if you want them. What does it mean when your credit card payment is past due? That you missed the deadline to make your minimum payment, that your lender's letting you skip this month, that you exceeded your credit limit, or none of the above? You can eliminate 2 answer choices, or you can get that second chance locked in. We have 8 seconds left.
One.
Going with number 1. You are right again. That's 2. Adding to that super shot booster. Let's see if we can find the back of the net. There's a goal. And a nice flip celebration. Okay. That is how financial literacy should make you feel. We're doing flips. All right. Team USA now. You have a chance to respond. How would you like to attack? What kind of tactic?
We're going to do balance.
Also doing balanced attack. Let's see if you can score here before time runs out. Again, controlling the midfield, looking for that pocket of space, keeping possession of that ball. And I think we have our first question coming up right here. When people save for a rainy day, it's in case they want to go to the movies, they want to buy new boots, they leave their car windows open in bad weather. I did that last week, unfortunately. Or their income dips unexpectedly. What do you think?
We're going with number 4.
They are going with number 4. Income dips unexpectedly. And we're on the board. Nice job. Ooh, you get a free kick, a foul committed too. All right, let's line this up. And again, this is our 5-minute practice game, so you guys don't have too much time left to try and equalize, but I think you're going to have a golden opportunity right about now. Okay. Cable TV falls into which of the following budget categories? A discretionary expense, a fixed expense, a luxury, or all of the above? And remember, you have your boosters, your power-ups here, if you'd like. Which one? Which power-up? All right, the 50-50, the first one. Can we use that power-up? All right, one of those two. 5 seconds left.
4.
Answer 4, all of the above. Did we get it in time? We did, and it was right. And that finds the back of the net with 30 seconds left in the game. And a salute to the crowd. All right, let's see if there's enough time for Paraguay to get this game winner. What do you want to do with 15 seconds left in the game?
Balance.
They want balanced again as the clock ticks down. Holding on to that ball. And here's the step over. The key to saving money is to consistently do what? Make more than you did last year, not buy in bulk, avoid using credit cards, or spend less than you earn.
Number 4.
They all want number 4. Let's see number 4. Correct! And you charged up your super shot. Let's see if you'll have time to use it. Oh, not enough time. Question, do we want to do our penalty shootout now in the warm-up game or go to our 10-minute real game? Real game? All right, can we reset for our real game? All right, while we do that, how did you guys feel about that? Feel good? Our coaches, how do we feel about our responsibilities?
We're doing good.
All right, how about on this side? Our Team USA folks, you guys have a good one. You kind of got an idea for how the game works now. Any questions for me? All right, I think everybody understands how this works now. So now this time, gameplay will be the same. The only thing different will be you have more time. So we'll play a 10-minute game, but as you see, that time goes quick. So think about that when you're making your choices. Maybe as the clock's running out, aggressive is the way to go. You're running out of time. You really want to get that goal. If we do tie this time, we will go to a penalty shootout because we can't leave here without a winner. We want one of your sides to take that W home today. Our assistant coaches, how are we feeling after that practice run? What's your mentality right now?
I think we developed some good skills there, and we're ready to go.
All right, developed some good skills. You guys scored very quickly, answered well very fast on that last one. Are you guys ready to go for our game?
We ready?
If you're ready, can I hear you make some noise? All right, great. We've just done our coin toss, my team has told me, and Paraguay has won again. All right, we'll see what we learned from our first game.
All right, balance.
Going with balance again. It worked last time for a goal. Let's see if it can result in a score one more time. Ooh, either a slide tackle coming or an escape. If you write a check for $100, but you only have $50 in your checking account, you may have your account closed, be fined $500, charged an overdraft fee, or receive $50 in reward points.
All right, they want to go with 3.
They want to go with option number 3, be charged an overdraft fee. Sounds good, looks good, that's a right answer. Well, that looks like a foul to me, which means we're getting a free kick. Paraguay gets to line this one up. Heavy tackle in the first minute of our action today. All right, into the 18, we've got a breakaway. Oh, gave it up there. That's what happens on the balanced attack. Oh! Can we finish this bicycle kickoff? Which of the following does not represent an interest rate? 4%, 0.08, 5.5, or $68?
They say 4.
They say 4, and I say, good job, right answer. Beautifully done. Back of the onion bag and a slide to celebrate. Well done, guys. You haven't missed one yet. Paraguay on the board, just like last time, 1-0. Our Team USA today, what do you guys think?
We're going to do balance.
They want to do balanced as well, so we're doing a balanced attack You guys answered last time on your first possession. Let's see if you can do it again. All right, critical juncture right here. This is a battle for the ball. What's the first step when developing a budget? Allocating funds for rent or housing, requesting a raise from your employer, adding up income and expenses, or cutting down on spending. 17 seconds left. They would like option number 3, adding up income and expenses. Lock it in and lock in a correct answer. Nice little spin, a give and go. This is good, balanced, possession-based soccer. But right now we're in the danger zone. A mortgage loan is an example of a what? A lien, a liability, a benefit, or a want. Remember, you have your power-ups if you'd like them. You have all 3 power-ups. 15 seconds to go. Remember, we need a couple seconds to put that answer in. Answer number 2, they want a liability. Nice job! Took a while, but that's also a good lesson today. Think about it, and you get good results when you put that extra time in. Celebrating in front of the Paraguay crowd, too. All right, we're tied 1-1. Bringing it back over this side. You guys having a good time? It sounds like you're having a good time. What do you want to do this time?
All right, balanced again.
New possession, same strategy. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Remember, this is a 5-minute half. There will be a second half. Which of the following is a solid career objective? To buy your own home, finish middle school, open your own business, or open a retirement savings account? And you still have all 3 power-ups.
All right, they want to go with number 4.
Number 4, open a retirement savings account. Oh, no! That might lose you the ball. Yes, Team USA, a chance to take the lead before the half. We got some aggressive, some balanced. They want balanced. Ooh, a couple of them are getting thirsty for that aggressive. With 1 minute left in the half, let's see if Team USA can take a lead into the locker room. Holding on to that ball. Can it get intercepted? If you save $25 a month, how much will you have after 2 years without interest? Remember, you have your power-ups. Is it $225, $260, $600, or $825? How good are we at our quick math?
We're going with 3.
Going with number 3, $600. Great number crunching. That came in through quick. All right, I'm not sure if this will result in a goal scoring opportunity or not. Taking it to the outside, down the right wing. Looking across. And, okay, remember now, you've activated your 3rd power-up. That's the super shot. You only get 1 per half, so I think it's a use it or lose it if you want to activate it now. You want to? All right, use the super shot. And then using a debit card instead of a credit card, is it subtracted from your checking account, the money? You cannot carry debt forward. You can avoid finance charges or all of the above. Number 4, all of the above, they say. They're right, on a super shot on top of everything, and that's a guaranteed winner right there. That's 2-1 Team USA. Let's see how much extra time we have from the referee, and the answer is not much. Halftime. All right, round of applause for you guys so far. Packed house, seeing some great action. We're jumping right back into it. Now, Paraguay started the first half, so Team USA, second half, a chance to go up by 2. Double this lead.
Balance. We're going balance.
They want balance once again. It's been working all day long. Going up by 2 goals here can make it really tough for Paraguay to come back. So let's see if you guys can lock in with the light shining brightest. Which of these would be considered an asset? A 5-year CD, gold jewelry, a credit card, or 1 and 2? They're debating, they're thinking.
Going 4.
Number 4, they want 1 and 2 together. Oh no! The 5-year CD was the answer. And that ball trickles out of bounds. What an opportunity for Paraguay to come back and equalize this thing. Being creditworthy can help when applying for a loan, looking for affordable auto insurance, renting an apartment, or all three of those. Have all your power-ups.
Number 4.
They want number 4. If they get this right, they'll earn that third power-up. Oh, now things are getting interesting. Beautiful little kick away. All right, now you can choose your tactic on finishing off this possession.
Keep saying stuff that we ignore here, and they're all.
All right, balance.
They want balance.
Stay with the stress.
Stay with what works. Dance with who brought you. Now, I remind you, you have your super shot available if you want to use it. Let me know. Travel insurance can cover which of the following: trip cancellation, medical emergencies, lost luggage, all of the above.
No. Let's use the power.
All right, they want the super shot.
Use the power.
They want to use that, okay? And which one answer would you like? 5 seconds left. Number one. Oh, no! What a heartbreaker! All right, what do we think?
We're gonna do balance.
Stay with balanced. I thought we'd see more aggressive, to be honest, but you kids are smart and responsible. I respect that. A fixed expense is an expense that once was broken. A utility bill, for example, a bill amount that's the same every month, or something to be cleared off your credit history. And you have your power-ups.
3.
Number 3. Woo! Looking good, Team USA. Now your super shot reset, both of you, so you got to build that back up. But the other 2 power-ups are still available. USA holding on to that ball. 2 minutes left in our contest. Cross-field pass, and here we go. What's an expenditure? An interest rate, a savings account, a utility bill, or a municipal bond? What example are we looking for of an expenditure?
3.
They want number 3. They say utility bill. We say right answer. All right, great first touch. Getting it back to the center of the field. Man, Team USA working this pitch left, right, up, and down. Looking to set up for something here. What a back heel. And this could be the game decider. An unexpected expense would be what? A phone bill, a health insurance bill, a car repair bill, or a heating bill?
3.
They want number 3. With the time left on the clock, this could be a nail in the coffin. Goal! Team USA! All right. Paraguay, you got a lot of work to do in a short amount of time. Let's see if you can mount the comeback. They want aggressive. I agree. That's a smart move. We got moves to make with that clock ticking fast. All right, here comes your first question of this possession. What a battle. Financial experts suggest saving how many months' salary for emergencies? 2, 1.5, 6, or 1? And you have your 50-50 or your second chance. Ooh, a lot of different talking points here. Number 3. They're going with 6 months of savings of salary. That's right. All right, let's see that ball get toward that goal.
Come on.
Now we're going the wrong way, Paraguay. All right, there we go. Now we're back in business. A chance to chip here. A credit bureau collects information about individuals' credit and sells it to whom? The FTC, consumers, the federal government, or banks and other lenders.
Power up.
Which one? 50-50? 50-50. Power up number 1. All right, it's either the FTC or banks and other lenders.
1 or 4?
Time running out. 5 seconds. Number 1. The FTC. Oh! I hate to break it to you, Paraguay. Oh, what a defensive save on the line by Team USA. And that takes us to our full time. Incredible performance there. Team USA, give yourselves a round of applause for winning our financial soccer. but also big round of applause to Team Paraguay. You guys gave it your all, some really, really tough questions. Thank you to our assistant coaches as well. You guys did a great job. We really appreciate your guidance and help today. I hope that was fun. I hope you all learned a lot, but guess what? We're not done just yet. You guys now have your learning fair that's happening right back there. Some of our amazing partners have so many great things to teach you guys, to give you guys. There's more popcorn, I believe, so you guys can still stay, hang around, learn so much, have an amazing time. I think all the rest of us in the room are so jealous of the bright futures that you guys all have, made a little bit brighter, we hope, by what you learned here today. Before we close, I just want to recognize all of our partners, including the following: Chime, Robinhood, Fidelity Investments, SS&C Technologies, Mission Square, the ABA Foundation, Addition Wealth, Voya Financial, Jumpstart, Spark, Corporate Insight, and Redwood Consulting Solutions for their collaboration and support. And a special note of appreciation to the SIFMA Foundation, Candidly, Lincoln Financial, and EverFi. Your leadership and commitment continue to set the standard for this work, and the impact you help create truly shows. Thank you as well to Visa for serving as our host. I might be back later to say goodbye to you guys, but for now, my name was Mike. Enjoy your learning fair. I hope you all enjoy financial goals. Have a great time today. Thank you all so much. Have an amazing one.